Join our fitness community and never miss a beat. Follow us now.
Hello everyone and welcome back to yet another strength training session with me Nitish Balal, your coach and workout partner for today's dumbbell workout for legs and abs. As I said, for the dumbbell workout you'll be needing a pair of dumbbells, yoga mat, hand towel and a water bottle to get you cruising through the workout. And again we're going to be doing a new style of workout today. We'll try and hit 4 to 5 different movements in a style where it feels different but yet interesting at the same time. Okay? Alright, let's get straight into the warm-up without any further ado. We'll be doing 2 movements. The first one is going to be a squat. We'll do a total of 3 sets. In every set, we'll do a different stance of the squat, and the second movement is going to be a simple good morning. Okay? Now, the first stance is going to be our regular air squat, which is where your feet are as wide as your shoulders, toes pointed slightly outside, arms are in the front. Push your hips back and down, knees in line with your toes. Let's go for 10 reps. Let's go. That's 10 reps. Alright. For the second movement, we are going to be doing some good mornings. Feet are going to be as wide as your hips. Arms just behind your neck. From there, just focus on pushing your hips back. Knees are going to be above your heels always and come back up. 10 reps once again. Alright, that was 10 reps. Now, we're going to repeat the same 2 movements, except that when we're doing the squats, it's going to be a different stance every set. On the second set, let's do a close grip or what we call as the gymnastic squat for 10 reps. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Alright, next again we go ahead and do the good mornings. On the good mornings you actually don't need to change your stance. Let's go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Alright, now the last set where we are going to be doing some sumo squats. Let's get our feet wider than our shoulders, toes pointed slightly outside. 10 reps in this stance. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Alright, one last set on the good mornings. Arms behind your neck and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Alright, okay, that brings us to the end of our warm-up. Let's quickly move on to our mobility. Again, we've got 2 movements. First, we'll do the pigeon stretch. my lower back's been acting up. I think it's coming way too much from the tightness in the glutes. So I'm going to do 30 seconds of pigeon stretch each side just to free up the glutes, and then we'll do knight to hamstrings to open up our hip flexor as well as our hamstring. Again, hamstring kind of might end up stiffening your lower back as well. So we're going to pick these two movements as a part of our mobility. Okay, so for the pigeon stretch, come to the front end of the mat, get your ankle in front of the other knee, let your shin be vertical. From there, slide the knee back. If you do the pigeon stretch this way, you'll actually feel the stretch in your glutes really well. Once the knee goes back, knee should be pointing inwards, and in that position stay for 30 seconds. And that's an amazing stretch. Ow. Hold. Halfway there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's switch sides. Slide with the knee to the front. Switch knees. And let's slide the other knee back now. And drop your elbows down. Hold again for 30 seconds. Ow. I can feel that stiffness here. Halfway there. Three, 2, 1, and relax. All right. That was our first movement. Now for the second movement, we'll do one of my favorites, the knight to hamstring. Helps you mobilize both your quads, hip flexors, and your hamstrings at the same time. So for this, we're going to get into a lunging position, the back knee under your hip, the front knee slightly behind your heel. In this position, here's how we are going to do. 4-step process, very simple. Squeeze your bum, pelvis will tilt inwards. From there, push the knee forward. You'll feel a stretch in the back, thighs and your hip flexors to be specific. Push your hips back, raise the toes up. You'll feel a stretch in your hamstring, and then reset. We'll do this for 30 seconds each side. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Squeeze, lean forward, lean backwards, reset. Squeeze, lean forwards, 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 lean backwards, reset. Last rep. Squeeze, lean forwards, lean backwards, and reset. Alright, let's repeat the same thing on the opposite side. And let's begin. Squeeze, lean forwards, lean backwards, reset. 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 One last rep. And reset. Alright. Let's take a quick short break, have some water, wipe that sweat off, and then we'll be back on the mat looking at the movements of today's workout. All right. Again, we'll be doing 5 movements today, unlike the earlier style where we would do 2 movements in the first part and 2 to 3 movements in the second part. We'll actually be going ahead and doing 5 movements in total. I'll take you through all the 5 movements one by one. The first movement is what we call the donkey calf raise. So you're going to basically Stand with your feet as wide as your hips. Get your fingers down on the floor if you can. If not, you can place a dumbbell here and place your palms on them as well. In this position, all you have to do is raise your heels up, squeeze your calves, come back down. Mind you, don't bend your knees like that. That's going to give you no effect. Raise your hips up, come back down. Raise your hips up, come back down. Raise your hips up, come back down. Try about 5 reps just to see how you feel it in your calves. Alright, that's going to be our first movement. In the workout, we'll do 21 reps of what we call this as the donkey calf raise. Second movement is going to be our single leg glute bridge. Now for this, you can do it by lying down first of all. Either you can keep your leg up in the air, go ahead and do some glute bridges like that, or you can place the ankle on the opposite knee and then go ahead and do the glute bridges as well. Alright, both work. Try 3 reps each side. In the workout, we are going to be doing a total of 18 reps each side. Okay, then the third movement is going to be our dual dumbbell goblet squat. For the dual dumbbell goblet squat, what we'll do is get the dumbbell in front of your chin. Both the dumbbells should be touching each other, and in this position you will basically go down into a squat, come back up, go down into a squat, come back up. Right, try about 5 reps of this. It's a great movement to target your core as well while it trains your quads. Alright, that's going to be your third movement. In the workout, we'll do 15 reps of this. The fourth movement is going to be what we call the hollow rocks. For this, we are going to lie down. Hollow rocks exactly is when you hit your arms in the front, at the back, stretch them as far as possible. From there, get into a nice good hollow position. Arm squeeze, legs squeezed in. In that position, just rock back and forth. Alright, that's your hollow rock. If you find it hard to maintain the hollow position, you can also do what we call as tuck rocks. What is a tuck rock? The tuck position is when you pull the knee to your chest, point your fingers towards the toes, and in this position just go up and down. Right? We'll do a total of 12 reps of the hollow rocks in every set. And finally, the last movement is going to be the reverse lunge, for which grab a dumbbell and we're going to do some reverse lunges because we want to focus on the quads more. Take a long stride back, drop your knee down, step forward. Long stride back, drop your knee down, step forward. Let's try 3 reps each side. And as simple as that. Alright, that's going to be the exercises for today's workout. Again, rep scheme is pretty simple: 21, 18, 15, 12, 9. It's just that when we are doing 18 reps of single leg glute bridges, it's going to be each side, and when we are doing 9 reps of reverse lunges, that's also going to be each side. If you find the reps are way too much, reduce the reps by 3 on every movement, and don't worry, I'll keep you posted on what movement is going to come next when we get started with the workout. Again, 5 sets. We'll try and do a new set every 5 minutes. Let's start in the next 70 seconds. If we feel 5 minutes are way too less for an interval, we'll try and increase it and then take a call if we want to reduce the sets or not. Alright, 60 seconds, walk up and down your mat, have some water if you want, and then we start with the workout right away. All right, 15 seconds. Let's get ready. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Donkey calf raises. 21 reps. If you can't do 21, stick to 18 reps. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Mind you, when doing the donkey calf raises, you don't want to put the weight on your palms. The entire weight should be actually on your toes. Okay, time for the single leg glute bridges. 18 reps each side. If that's way too much volume, you can stick to 15 reps as well. I'm going to do it with the ankle on the knee so that I can focus on pressing the heel down. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, on to the other side. Let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Okay. And now time for our dual dumbbell goblet squats. This is going to be challenging, so I recommend you start off with a light weight. I'm going to start off with a pair of 10s on the first set and then slowly increase as and when we proceed with the sets. Okay. Dumbbells joined together and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, keeping them down and get ready for the hollow rocks. Twelve reps in total. If it's too much, just stick to 9. Let's go. Hollow position and rock. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. All right, time for 9 reverse lunges each side. Let's begin. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, took me 4 minutes 45 seconds and it's still the first set and I'm already out of breath. So we'll try and do a new set every 6 minutes. Also because we are doing unilateral movements in 2 of those, single leg glute bridges and reverse lunges, it's going to take slightly longer to get the set done. But that's all right. We're going to try and rest a little longer and then go ahead and finish off every set within 6 minutes. Stick to the same weight on this set as well, and on the third set onwards we'll try and increase the weight. We'll use the 12.5s for 2 sets and then finally we'll use the 15 for the last set. 20 more seconds to go. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. No weight on the palms or fingers. All the weight on your heels and your toes. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 and 21. All right, time for our single leg glute bridges. Let's lie down. Last time I started with the right leg. This time I'm going to start with the left leg. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Again, keep pressing the heels down. 5. Squeeze your bum at the top. 7, 8, 9, 10. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. All right, on to the opposite side. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 and 18. All right. Time for our dual dumbbell goblet squats. Let's grab the dumbbells. Feet as wide as your shoulders. Dumbbells joined together and 15 reps. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. All right. And now time for the hollow rocks. All right. Let's go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 and 12. All right, time for our reverse lunges. Last time started with the left leg. This time starting with the right one. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, one last rep, and 9. All right. Okay, 60 seconds, and then we start with our third set. My God, this looks so easy on paper. Heart rate's at 182, and we're just doing body weight movements for 2 exercises. In fact, 3. Thirty more seconds. All right, let's get ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Squeeze your calves. Raise your hips. Weight on toes and heels. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, time for the single leg glute bridges. Last time started with the right leg. This time starting with the left one. 18 reps each side. If it's too much, stick to 15. And that's 18 reps. The reason I've chosen single leg glute bridges and not say a deadlift, split stance deadlift, or a single leg deadlift is primarily, one, there are 18 reps each side, so even the single leg deadlift does a great job. 2, since my lower back was acting up a little bit, I didn't want to risk it out and go and do some ego lifts with weights. So that's what you call as being smart but still getting the job done, and that's 18 reps. And similarly, doing lunges which work on your glutes and not that much on your hamstrings, especially when you do the reverse lunges. Oh, not 15 for now, we'll go with the 12.5s. Okay, feet as wide as your shoulders, dumbbells touching each other, and in that position 15 squats. If 15 is way too much, you can stop at 12 reps. 4. Weight on your heels. 5. Knees tracking toes. 6. Back straight. 7. Hips below your knees. 8. Inhale while you go down. Exhale while you come up. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. All right. That was our dual dumbbell squats. Time for the hollow rocks. Let's go. 3, 6, 9, and 12. Okay, time for the reverse lunges. 12.5 seems to be heavy. Again, starting with the left leg this time. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. Seconds of rest. My God. Heart rate's at 190. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Donkey calf raises. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right. Time for the single leg glute bridges. Lie down. Start from the right leg this time. And let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember to squeeze your bum at the top. 7, 8, 9, 10. Press from your heel. Keep going. Last 3, 2, and 1. All right. Opposite side. Let's go. 1, 2, Last 3. And that's 18 reps on each side. All right. Time for our dual dumbbell goblet squats. All right. This one's going to be challenging. Feet as wide as your shoulders, dumbbells joined together, and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shoot. All right, time for our hollow rocks. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go. 3, 6, 9, and 12. All right, time for the reverse lunges. Okay, let's get it done with. This time, starting with my right leg. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, just 40 seconds left, and because the next set is going to be the last one, I'm going to take an additional 60 seconds of rest before I start with the final set, because I know I'm going heavy. So just making use of that extra minute of rest. "60 seconds. "30 more seconds to go. Try and get your breathing right on this set. Every time you go down, breathe in. Every time you come up, breathe out. 15 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Let's move on. Get started with our single leg glute bridges. All right. Starting with the left leg. Let's go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Squeeze and hold at the top. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Let's get up. One last time of the dual dumbbell squats. And I'm just feeling scared just to even pick up the 15s. Okay. Let's get this done with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's go and get started with our hollow rocks. Again, one last time. Let's go. 4, 8, 3, 2, and 1. All right, time for our reverse lunges. One last set. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. All right, let's just sit down on our knees, close our eyes and breathe. 191. Slowly open your eyes. All right, that was an amazing workout. Even after, okay, heart rate's down to 118 now, but I can barely feel my legs. Okay, let's quickly get started with our stretches. The first stretch is what we call what I like to call as the soccer quad stretch, because a lot of soccer players use this. So you're going to sit down with your knees bent. From here, just take one leg slightly in the front so that your toes no longer touch the floor, or actually let me do it the other way. Right? Now, whichever foot is completely on the floor, you want to take that knee and touch the floor right in front of your toe. So here's how I'm going to go about it. Up, slide forward, slide forward, slide forward, and place that knee down on the floor. Hold for 30 seconds. And while we hold this stretch, if you are looking for all the latest information about happenings in the world, anything related to fitness, nutrition, lifestyle and health, then you should follow our Instagram handle, cultathome. All right, that's 30 seconds. Let's switch sides, and again, knee touches the floor, squeeze your bum and hold. 30 more seconds. Like I was saying, follow our Instagram handle, cultathome, where you'll find a lot of information, all backed by science, anything related to fitness, health, nutrition, lifestyle. By now, I'm sure you all must be knowing that just showing up for your workouts, while it is a major part, is not going to be sufficient if you want overall good health. And 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right. Next stretch is going to be our kneeling hamstring stretch. So you're going to get into a nice good kneeling position into your lunge. In that position, get the front leg straight forward. Drop both your palms on each side of the knee. Lock your knee, point the toe up and hold for 30 seconds. and switch sides. All right. Let's hold. Again, keep breathing. And relax. Next stretch is going to be our figure 4. So we're going to lie down on our back, one ankle on the opposite knee, pull the hamstring to your chest, hold for 30 seconds. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch sides. All right. Next, opposite side, and repeat the same thing. Make sure your lower back is touching the floor. Pull the knees as close to your chest as possible and hold. Halfway there, good going. Three, 2, 1, and relax. All right. Okay, one last stretch. I was actually supposing that we'll do downward dog calf switches, but come to think of it, I don't want to get into downward dog right now. So we'll be doing the calf stretches on the dumbbell. So just place one dumbbell on the mat. What you want to do is keep the toes on the handle of the dumbbell. Get the other leg right in the front. Let your heel be touching the floor behind the dumbbell and stand straight. Hold for 30 seconds. And while we hold this stretch, let me remind you to share your post-workout report and your feedback about today's session on our Facebook community, Stronger Together with Cult Home. And if you like sharing your workout journey as a part of a story on Instagram, don't forget to tag us again, Cult at Home. 3, 2, 1, and let's switch sides. Again, hold for 30 seconds. And that's an amazing stretch. Almost there. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, that officially marks the end of today's workout. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. I, for instance, enjoyed it way too much. Heart rate went up to almost 190, 191 to be honest, on the higher end. Yeah, so we did 105 donkey calf raises, 90 each side, a total of 180 single leg glute bridges total, 75 dual dumbbell goblet squats, 60 hollow rocks, and then finally 90 reverse lunges. So sufficient volume to call it a great lower body workout. Yes, that's it from my end. I'll see you on the other side with another dumbbell workout. Until then, stay fit, stay healthy. This is your coach Nitish Balal signing off.
For more such workout videos, download the cultfit app now. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are Cult.